banter. No, too low, you pillock. Someone got a birdie, ugh. You idiot. Okay, lamp. You're just demented. Peachy, welcome in. Really stupid. And that wasn't hit with enough force! All shots were terrible. Yesterday was really fun, playing on my 5th anniversary stream. That's not making it. Looks like they made it too. That's what's really stupid. They made it, I didn't. Apparently I was too far right. That's messed up. What have you been up to today, Lamp? Yeah, I mean it would be. It's the most skill-based, and ultimately you have to be so precise. Like even if you know the controls and the Joy-Con works well, you have to be very good to get every shot right. Yes, I did. Because you both arrived at like the same time. I messed that up. I needed it more to the right. And not enough power. Ugh. Yep, you were. But Lamp not paying attention because he's a rubbish mod. There you go. Oh, good. But because your eyes weren't looking at chat. Yeah, I'm dead. I literally needed one par would have been enough. That's how rubbish I was. That's probably my worst effort. One of my worst efforts ever. I keep going down, up, down, just like usual. Ugh. Didn't even lose rank for that. I kind of deserved to lose rank for that. And if you do get 3 nices in a row, you can't block it back like that. Like no matter how well you block it, if it's 3 nices in a row, it'll go backwards. The question is how much do you slow it down? Because they had 2 awful timings, the ball they hit towards me was extremely slow. You can do an early jump, which is shown there. Okay, I was a little early. That was a good block, but my partner was ready for it. And I wasn't ready for that. How on earth did I let that beat me? Ugh. That was a good pose for the camera though. That's yeah, I totally knew what I was doing as it bounced right in front of me. Because when I flick to the left, it seems to go to the right, so it's maybe like your hand goes left side, so it hits it to the right. So maybe it doesn't hit it the way you think it would go. I didn't block from the right place. I think I got the jump right, but not where to block from. Hey, I usually miss that time. The margin of error is not normally pretty high. Though. Usually very low chances of making it. Okay, a little early. What happened there? I didn't mean to jump as early as that. How? What? Why wouldn't my character turn around? It would probably have been easier for me to get that if my character wasn't facing backwards. A little early. This time. Yeah, that's becoming a trademark as well now. Something really ridiculous happens. It was almost so high I couldn't see it and almost mistimed it. Yay! Approaching C+. Mario Kart, I'm terrible. Smash, I'm bad. But not terrible. So that leaves Switch Sports, which I'm normally pride myself on being better at. Even if Zombie never lets me win anything, I'm still feel like I'm better at that game than the other games we play with viewers. Oh yeah, that's true, but I never expect the viewers to be making such mistakes, and nor should you be looking to do so. Like, I'm the only one who has the excuse to be this bad. Of course it spun too much. That's not a big gap to find. I've managed to find it though. Yeah, but it's the frequency. It's the frequency of which it happens, and which I have no one matching me. I mean, really though? Oh no, that moved a lot further than I was planning. Ugh. Yeah, that was very ordinary. And because I backed my spirit with a 5, I've put pressure on myself now. It's always that third one, it's always too late. Really. At least I did as much as I could have. Ow. I'm pretty dead. Yep. Yep, because of that 5. 2 more points and I would have survived, so... Didn't lose that many rank for some reason that time. Game's feeling bad for me so far today. No, you don't have to be like standing up and exercising your way through these video games. Someone got an eagle? Wow.
Nice shot.
Yeah, you do, but ultimately when it's video games you just, you know, chill a bit. Too much to the right because I'm an idiot. And too much power, which makes this shot annoying. And I'm pretty much screwed. I have no excuse to get anything worse than a birdie on this. What am I doing today? I've regressed 3 years. What is this? I can't play this to save my life. When I first started playing Smash, I put like the damage at 2.0 and then just what I'd end up doing would be basically just put the damage at 2.0 and just spam down B. Well, of course, with no spamming that I've added since then, you know. But since then, I barely get to see Pichu add. Oh, come on! How? Normally, when I hit at that power, that goes beyond the bunker. That's just deceptive. There's nothing wrong with that shot. Ugh. That's the highest score after 2 rounds I've seen, because that's 2 eagles. Another eagle there. Oh, I'm dead. There's no way I'd make through this.
Nice birdie.
Nowhere near good enough. Everyone got 20 points more. Yeah, 28 points after one round.
Good game.
And yeah, that second shot on the first hole, we could have everybody making round 2 if I hadn't messed that one putt up.
Finish.
And one approach up. Now I'm losing rank. That was just really dumb. Alex, welcome in. I moved to the left. Well, I haven't seen the Sonic meme, so I'm not gonna ban a character based on opinions I can't verify. Like, you know. Like, what's very well documented is how overpowered the Minecraft character can be, but ultimately, since we're casuals, it's not really the worst. In my opinion, anyway. And I never plan on being anything other than casual at this. Well, like I say, you're not allowed to spam moves, so that's probably why Sonic isn't picked. Because I say as a rule, you're not allowed to spam moves, and the only way to play Sonic is by spamming moves. Darn you, I didn't move over enough. No? Alright. I was too slow like a pillar.
Match over.
Can't even do volleyball at the moment. Maybe it kind of nerfs Minecraft to some extent. I didn't spin it enough. That's what I should have done the first time, you idiot. At least it was a spare though. That one bin went flying. It was because of Alex, actually. The way you murdered him. Cool. Oh, nice. No way I was talking about Alex being murdered. What? Bah! And of course, like the previous game of bowling, I got a gutter and then I got a spare and then backed it up terribly. I'm dead. By a mile. I was wondering if they were going to fall over there. That's the second game in a row. I'm doing that too late. I'm dead. Yup, and again. Why do I always get the strike on the third go every time? Burglar? Wait, you're actually burgling yourself? What kind of paradox is this?
The question is, do you want me to put this bag on your head?
You really want to try that?
Yes, please.
So dumb. bit more direction. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, of course. Because yeah, like I said yesterday, I was going to prioritize Switch Sports a bit more today because we've got Smash on Sunday as well this week. So. Oops. Swinging. It's not swinging hard enough. I mean, I've played this hole badly, but in fairness, you don't see the wind like this on this hole. That's going to be the first time the wind's ever been like this. What? I can't play today. I literally cannot play today. I'm kind of almost glad that happened. Oh, there's a lot of S ranks in there. Pretty sure I am the lowest rank.
Round one.
Great. I'm really not good at spinning it this way. What was... I didn't even realise it was moving to the right. I didn't even see that. I was just busy lining it up. Great, I'm already dead. Just literally moved and I didn't notice. Yeah, I needed a strike. Furious Strike is my only way out of this. I converted the second one, which is why I went wrong the previous 2 times. It was a split, because of course it was. And I am guaranteed to be dead because it was 2 straight. Ah! Bunt. Yup. Not even gonna look at that. Back off, I don't want to see that. It's a minor miracle I'm not losing rank. Like, this is stupid. I don't care about, like my level at the moment. I should be losing rank for that.
Got it.
I feel like the creators of this game messed up the ranking system there. You're still here? Yeah. I saw you in the viewer list. All 5 of you in the viewer list, but it says 4 viewers. Or it did, anyway.
Nice shot.
Watch me do well at the one, probably my least favourite hole in the game. It's been the one hole I actually do well at. Yeah, Alex hasn't said much yet. He's just busy laughing at me, thinking, "Wow, glad I'm not him right now."
Nice shot.
I didn't go left enough. In the void. I mean, I joke about Zombie being an AI, but he's literally like a shell or shelf company. It's just, it only exists on paper. He doesn't exist for real. Yeah. He's just a computerized voice. Like, I don't think Zombie really exists. That's how AI is. I can't putt. Yeah, it would have been a good shot, but it... Like, I literally did all those practice shots at a much higher power than that. More than 2 because it's slightly uphill. Ah! I couldn't go max because if I go max it goes a lot over max. Like, the most annoying putts to make are 3.5 bars. 3 to 3.5. Like, if you have to hit it full power, it's actually pretty easy to do. Yeah, that's fine. 3 and a bit. Not much more than 3 because it's downhill. Come on, I need slightly more power.
Nice one.
I thought for a moment it wasn't going to make it. But it almost made it in the end. Yeah, I forgot slightly that it was actually hitting. Someone had landed in the water behind me. I heard that. Yay! The one good thing I've done all day. Oh. That should be enough to... Wait, why is there only 2 people? Huh? Has everyone left or did everyone disconnect? What on earth is happening? What? It's like, what? What on earth? What? Wait, what? Ha! Wait, this... What? Why have 6 people disconnected? You know what? I'll take it. This is like playing with friends. There's no risk of being eliminated. We just play the game. Well, to be fair, I usually play better under pressure in global than I do in playing with friends. It's just whatever. Oh, this is amazing. Amazing opportunity on this one. Watch me mess it up. Of course, I'll try and swing it, didn't.
Nice shot.
There you go, got it.
Nice shot.
Darn you, way too much power. I should have hit it 3 bars. Because I almost got an albatross a few weeks back on that hole with a similar wind. I need close to 3 because it's literally going backwards immensely. I didn't spin back like I thought it would. Alright, I messed it up really badly. More than 3 because it's really uphill. It did not hit it as hard as I wanted. So the tiny chance of an albatross now, might not even get par here. I'll pretty much sum up my day, to be honest. I made it.
Nice par.
Now I want to hit it to the left, not that far left. I was trying to hook it away to the left because of the wind. Hit it too far left. Alright, time to hit it over a tree. Full power. You... what on earth did I just do? Bunker saved me from going out of bounds. I wasn't trying to hit it that hard. I need more practice shots there. 2.5 because it's slightly downhill. Come on! Well, that was pretty good. It ended up being too hard. More than 2 because it's again really uphill. Yay! My best putt so far.
Nice par. Nice shot.
Uh-oh, no, too much power. How did I do this to myself? I thought... looked like that's the power I needed. I forgot the wind just like... zoom. I think you have sideways wind, not forward wind there. I did not hit it that hard. The practice shot, I was lower than that. My standard of play has just been awful, but thankfully I haven't needed it for this.
Nice par.
It's like everyone participating is like is like at a protest, and I'm just like win by default. Steph, that might not even be the lowest points I've won with. There was one time I won with probably less points than that, but that is truly the most brain dead game of Switch Sports I have ever seen. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'd said. Yeah, you know, it's crazy. I'll probably get a lot of points for it. Yeah, well, very decent chunk. That's just ridiculous. I will never ever see that again. I hope not. Alright, one more volleyball before I quietly just vacate the premises. Yeah, but this is worse than normal. Like, I know you're trying to insult me, but this is worse than normal. I'm being serious. Besides, I only stream 4 days a week, Coupling. Get it right. You don't see it every day, unless that's a confession that you watch a lot of my content, in which case that's a self-own. Ha! Didn't even realise that was being blocked backwards. Yeah, I found that really funny. I don't think I've had such a good laugh for a while. I jumped too soon. Okay, that time I got to it. I even timed the jump right. Somehow it got past me. And they didn't move early enough. Ugh. I got it at least. I almost jumped too early for it. Again, it got by me. Wow, that was a slow one. Try and keep things unique enough with my content. Like the last Galleria video had lots of golden pipes, like more than usual, and that's why it featured. Because of that, and the fact that it happened in a funny way.
3-5. Match over.
Jumped too soon, and they were too slow as a result. That probably sums up Global Online today in a nutshell. Like, I've had 3 previous Global Onlines, or even 4 or 5, that went really well.
Yes.
But this is the second one where I'm just like apocalyptically bad. Episode 1201.
Got 'em all.
Right, I gotta redeem myself. Save me, viewers! Can you be worse than me today? Ha! Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on a future stream. And as always, don't forget your brand. Thanks for asking me to take a drink.